Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristi. In today's video, it is going to be a what I eat in a day on dirty keto / dirty fasting. So I'm going to show you the drinks I'm consuming during my fasting period and what I eat when I finally do break my fast. Dirty fasting is something I just recently started and I've actually fallen in love with it. There's not a ton of information out there on it, but I do have a video linked in the description box if you want to go check it out. I am going to take you through this entire day with me. We're going to vlog it. I'm even going to show you my kitchen. I don't think I've updated my kitchen in a while. We're doing renovations in there. It's scary. We had, you know, water issues. So that's all I'm going to say about that right now. I don't want to chit chat too much here because I know I'm going to do it in the chat section. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you as a member of my YouTube family. Follow me over on Instagram. My name will be right here for you guys if you want to see before and after pictures. And I have a group, All Things Keto with Kristi. That's over on Facebook. Over 19,000 members. It is a wonderful group of people. Low carb, dirty keto, lazy keto, no keto police. And if there are, we give them the boot. Because we don't need that negativity in our lives right now. Enough going on in the world. So go ahead, join. It's in the description box. Okay, let me go ahead and get started because this will probably be one of my long, notorious videos because there'll probably be like a 30-minute long chit chat. I start talking and for some reason can't stop during our chats. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. A lot going on today. I'm going to start out this morning with a huge turbot of water. Quincy's getting ready to start barking because people are starting to pull in. It's going to be a busy house today. But I'm going to keep you posted, probably in the chat. Okay, when I started this day off, it was not a fasting day. I planned on eating my 3 square meals and as many snacks as I wanted and, you know, drink water all day. That's why I got up first thing this morning and drank my water. But it got crazy here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn today into a fasting day and probably eat tomorrow. Homeschooled Briley already today and still working on that. So that took forever. Contractor was on the phone with them for quite a while, texting back and forth, getting some information. It turned into, well, there goes breakfast. So I just decided to go ahead and fast. And since I'm gonna go ahead and have a Bang energy drink. I usually only drink these on days when I fast. Today, I'm having the pina colada. I do know Bang energy drinks are notorious for tons of stuff, ailments. My mother fusses every time she sees me drink one. She's like, those things will kill you, put them down. But I don't drink but maybe 3 a week. I did pick this one up at Walmart because it was $1.98. I picked up a few different flavors. Sorry, my neighbors are home and they're blowing. I like the pina colada one. It's tropical, it's delicious, it reminds me of vacations, but I don't get it that often. In the beginning though, it was probably my favorite flavor. Don't worry guys, I only drink maybe 3 of these a week. I don't drink them like consecutive days. It's usually on days that I fast, and a lot of you have been asking me about that anyways. I usually fast 3 days a week. 3 days a week. If I'm really doing good, 4. Okay, now let's talk about my test results. My CT scan results finally came in. No one called me and told me. I had to call radiology at the doctor's office where I went. I was like, listen, it's been forever since I had that CT scan. Obviously not a kidney stone, people. Like, do you all have it? Can I get the report? They're like, sure, come on down, we'll give you the report. Still have not heard anything from the doctor about my lab work. Remember my horrendous lab work, which says I'm critically low in iron. I'm going to go over this again because I think some of you all missed a few things that I said in this. But anyways, here is my CT scan results. And guess what? Guess what? Everything looks great. I'm excited about that. I mean, come on, who are we kidding? I knew I didn't have a kidney stone because of the horror stories. The horror stories you guys sent me, like, you'll know if you have a kidney stone, Kristi. It's worse than childbirth. And I had my kids natural, so I know how bad that can be. So basically, this done an entire CT, this is what it says, CT abdomen and pelvis without IV contrast. And basically, they checked everything in that area, which makes me feel great because now I know I'm not dying of any mysterious disease or illness, I guess. It said findings, lung no masses, no nodules, everything looks great. Liver and gallbladder, regular size, normal, nothing going on there, everything looks great. Pancreas and spleen, everything looks great, nothing remarkable. Adrenal glands, kidneys, and bladder, unremarkable, everything looks great. I was worried about that one. See, I wasn't worried about the kidney stone. I was worried that there was something wrong with my bladder or kidneys, or the tubes. It even says they check those. Everything looks great. Adrenal glands, kidney, bladder, everything unremarkable. It says GI tract. Post-gastric bypass is the status. The GI tract, unremarkable. Everything looks fine. No obstructions, no error. Appendix looks great. Gallbladder, we already said, looks great. Aorta, my aorta, apparently I'm not going to have an aneurysm there because it said everything looked great. I guess they checked your lymph nodes, so whatever that is. Everything is unremarkable. Even my bones, unremarkable. The ureters, that's what it's called, the kidney ureters, and the bladder, unremarkable. Everything looks great. No sign of kidney stone. We already knew that. Now, for all of you that are sending me the messages, well, it could be a UTI, it could be this, that, and the other. My urine cultures came back and it showed nothing. My urine looks perfect, other than the fact that there was blood in it. So there is no infection, there is no anything that would grow in a culture that would make the doctors be like, oh, here's what's going on. And the blood is stopped. There's no other issues. I had no back pain. We talked about it. I had no pains at all, other than that shoulder pain the day before, but that was because I slept like a pretzel, I think. Okay, I am going to go back to my blood work because you guys have been asking me tons of questions like, what was my HGB? Well, my HGB level, which I guess that's your hemoglobin, was 9.9, which is abnormal. My HCT level was 31.2. Again, that was abnormal. These are all low. Nothing's high. Nothing's high. And these are all tied into my iron. My main concern, again, is my ferritin level, and that is a protein that is in your blood. You just have to look it up, but that's what my hematologist looks for when he decides whether I need iron infusions or blood transfusions, and it is less than 1, and it says critically low, and it needs to run between 14 and 323. And then it says my folate is 6.6, which is abnormal. Normal should be at least 7, so that's really close. My iron level was 17. It's abnormally low, and it should be at least 40 or higher. And my saturation level was 4.4, and it's low. It needs to at least be 11. Now, we went over why my iron is so low in the last video, but I don't think a lot of you maybe caught what I said. My iron is extremely low because I had gastric bypass. I had RNY back in 2006. When they do that, they take your stomach and they basically dissect it, and they leave you with a new stomach that is about the size of the grape. That stomach grows back and stretches over time. It doesn't stay that small because people are like, why do you need to be on keto? You had gastric bypass. No, your stomach that was small grows back, and it stretches back into a normal size stomach, and you can even stretch it even to bigger than what you had. So basically in my body, I have 2 stomachs floating around, one which is attached and one which is still attached and alive, but it doesn't work. It doesn't take in food anymore, okay? So then once they make your stomach small like that, they bypass a portion of your intestines and they'll hook it onto your new stomach. So a portion of my intestines that are no longer used is, unfortunately for me, the portion of my intestines that absorbs a lot of vitamins and nutrients and minerals. Basically, my iron. So my hematologist has done tons of scans on me, done blood work. I mean, I've been going through this now since 2007 or 8. No matter what I eat, no matter what iron I take, no matter how much protein I take in, no matter what leafy greens I eat, no matter anything, no matter what I personally do physically, eat, it is not going to make my iron levels go up. Food just will not do it for me at this point. I have to have my iron levels brought up with iron infusions. And you know what? When I start going through that process, because I've still not even had my doctor's appointment yet because of COVID-19, you know, the wait list is long. I'll show you what I'm going through the best I can and what we're doing and all this other good stuff. But just know, no matter what I eat, what I consume, what pills I take, it's not going to bring my iron up because of gastric bypass. Now, not everyone has this issue. It just depends on what part of your intestines they bypass. Unfortunately for me, they bypassed a section that absorbs iron. So I will, for the rest of my life, have to get iron infusions. And I slacked on it. I feel like this is basically my own fault because I didn't go get tested earlier in the year like I should have. I felt like I was okay, and with COVID-19, I didn't want to go into my hematologist and possibly put all of these patients at risk sitting in a room with them getting infusions, because the majority of patients that are there for chemo and cancer-related, illnesses and diseases, and I didn't want to put anyone at risk since I felt fine. I was wrong. Apparently, my body just adjusted to feeling like crud, and I just kept pushing through. Probably with stimulants like caffeine have helped me. Not gonna lie, I use this as a crutch now, because the majority of you know I do not drink caffeine because it is a migraine trigger for me. But right now it's given me the energy to get through and not sleep and take naps all day. Okay, so now we have went over the lab work. We have went over gastric bypass. We have went over the cultures, Bang energy drink, the reason I'm doing dirty fasting. Well, the reason I'm doing dirty fasting, I don't think we did go over that, but we went over how many days a week. The reason I'm doing dirty fasting is I have lowered my goal weight. I'm 5'11", my goal weight was 185. I went ahead and lowered my goal weight to be around 174, 175, something like that, so that I'll be, there we go again, normal. And that's why I started looking more into dirty fasting, and I've dropped weight. It has helped me. It is amazing. I'm loving dirty fasting. We've talked about this before. I've done an entire video on it. I'll have it linked in the cards above. I'll have it linked below for you guys if you want to go check it out. I'm loving dirty fasting. Clean fasting, definitely not for me. But I have dropped weight, and we'll probably talk about that in the next little chit chat when I do a video like this about how much I've lost. I'm so close. But I'm really thrilled with it. So if you've not looked into dirty fasting, you've hit a stall, you've hit a wall, you don't know what else to do, check into it, see if it works for you, if fasting is okay with your doctor. I'm no medical professional. We've talked about this before. You need to clear stuff like this with your doctors or your nurse practitioner, whoever you see. I've got a lot to do. You all always catch me on a day when I'm getting my nails done. And I don't get them done really that often. It's like every 3 weeks or so. And I've never been that kind of girl, that girly girl. I'm not a girly girl. I'm like more of a tomboy, and I'm really rough. And I'm really rough on my hands because I've always thought I've had like man hands. I feel like I have my dad's hands. And I've always been a nail biter. And I pick when I get really nervous and I have my anxiety issues and stuff. I start, like picking at the skin around my nails. I know it's horrible. And I had a friend suggest to me, start getting your nails done. Nothing spectacular that's going to cost you $100, like getting fake nails or anything put on there, because I was like, I can't keep up with stuff like that. It's just not me. She's like, just go. Let them file your nails, let them paint them. Believe me, you'll stop biting them because you just will. It's just what you do. You'll stop biting them. And believe it or not, I have. So I'm going to keep this up, hopefully until I break that habit of gnawing on my nails and picking and stuff like that. It's just a nervous anxiety habit that I've got, and it's really helped me. So I just wanted to let you guys know. This color that I have on right now that I'm getting ready to have taken off is called Gummy, I believe. But I'll let you guys go along with me and see what color I pick out. I'm talking a million miles a minute, and I know exactly why, because I've not had one of these in several days. I think it's been like 3 days since I had my last one. I've done a lot of chatting, and I'm sorry. I may have to cut a lot of this out because I don't think you guys are interested. Do you guys like the chats? Tell me in the comments below if you like the chats, because I can start cutting those out and just get to the nitty gritty and tell me what you all need. Okay, I'm going to go in here and finish helping Briley. with some more of her schoolwork, and I will get back with you when I start eating and drinking more and getting nails done and doing some stuff. Okay, love you guys. Mwah. I had an Amazon haul. Do you guys want to see what I pick up off of Amazon that's keto? That's what this is, all keto stuff. Our drink fridge is empty. Did you guys see my Sam's Club haul where we were robbed? I don't know, I'm being dramatic here, but seriously, it's messed with me a little bit. So we're out of Powerades and I need to restock the drink fridge. Okay, drink fridge restocked. I want to say this. I get so many negative comments about my drink fridge. Like, you lost me at all those poisonous drinks. How about you read the title of the video, because it usually says dirty keto or dirty fasting. This is a dirty keto channel, dirty fasting. You're not gonna find all sparkling water in my refrigerator. Ooh, I wanted to mention real quick, I just got my order in for my Smart Muffins by the Smart Baking Company. Have you guys tried these? This one, apple cinnamon. I went ahead and got the chocolate chip. I got 3 of them. And then the other one, banana nut. Banana nut is my favorite. Look how huge these are. Have you guys tried these? They're so good. I like to have these for like breakfast. So does Kerrigan, my almost 19-year-old. These are huge. Look at this. When I order these, I usually go ahead and store them either in the refrigerator or the freezer if I know I'm not going to be eating them for a while. But these things are keto magic. Keto magic. Look at this carb count on the back. Can you see that? Total carbs is 20, dietary fiber 10, erythritol 10. No net carbs. These Smart Cakes are exactly the same. No carbs in them, and we love those. I do always have a discount code for these, the Smart Baking Company. It'll be in the description box, but these are a product that we love and I buy with my own money. Just wanted you guys to know. Keto magic. So I did decide to go ahead and drink a grape Powerade. Believe it or not, I only finished half my bang during our chit chat, so I'm gonna go ahead and have the rest of it right now. It is about 20 minutes till 1 and I'm getting ready to go get my nails done. So I'm gonna drink the rest of this, head that way. Okay, just finished up with my nails. I went with a pale blue this time, and the name on this one, in case anybody wants to know, is Creekside. I'm not ready to embrace fall. I'm sure I will at some point and go with all the fall colors, but right now I'm sticking with summer colors. I can't help myself. Since I'm out, I did have to run an errand. I needed a few things, and I'm gonna run in Dollar Tree and see if they've got them here so I don't have to go across the street to Walmart. But I have not been to Dollar Tree in forever. Okay, this is the reason I ran in Dollar Tree real quick. I just needed a small bag of cat food to get me through when I went to Walmart and picked up groceries. Mittens is almost out. She is our outdoor cat, so I picked her up a little bag of 9 lives. But guess what else they had at Dollar Tree? They had Premier Protein, and this one is the caramel flavored, 160 calories, 1 sugar, 24 vitamins and minerals, low fat, and 30 grams of protein. It is sweetened with sucralose if you're opposed to sucralose. Let's see, 3 fat, 4 carbs with 1 dietary fiber, so 3 net carbs for this entire thing. So this is a high protein shake. You can mix this with something if you're wanting to break a fast, but I picked up a couple of these just to have on hand because they do not expire till 2021 January. So I'm hoping Chris or Preston will drink them. I don't really drink high protein shakes often, but I just want to let you know Dollar Tree has Premier Protein in. So since it is my errand day, I did go ahead and stop and treat myself to some Starbucks. And I want to show you, because I don't go to Starbucks that often, guys. They now have a keto-friendly sweetener. It's called Whole Earth Sweetener. And let me tell you the ingredients on this one. It is erythritol, stevia leaf extract, natural flavors. So if you are clean keto, you will be opposed to that. And monk fruit extract, and that is it. It does say on the back that it has 1 carb, but I think it's probably where it didn't subtract the erythritol because, you know, there's not a lot of room on here, so you put your macros and everything. So all it did was give you total carbs, and I'm thinking definitely keto friendly, and I'm not even going to count this as a carb. That's just me. I'm only gonna put 1 in my drink. The drink that I got is their pink drink, and that's because it is caffeine free and I don't need any more caffeine at almost 3 o'clock in the day. All I did was get this. I told them no sweetener whatsoever, light water and light ice, and just a splash less than a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, because if I went with a whole tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, that would be 50 calories. And I definitely don't want to exceed my 50 calories on a drink when you're doing dirty fasting. So again, no sweetener in this, light water, light ice, and it is just the pink drink, which is, I don't know, their decaf passion tango, I think, or something like that. I usually make it at home. I just can't do any of that stuff right now without a kitchen. I'm only gonna put one of these sweetener packets in there because I like the taste of it even without it. So that's what I'm gonna have right now. I'm just now getting home after about 3.5, almost 4 hours of running errands. I try to do it all in one day. Are you guys like that? I hate to go out multiple times. I just figure, Quincy's having a fit. I just figure I should get it all done in one day. So I went to the bank, I paid my utility bills, I had to go pick up prescriptions. I just got it all done in one day so we can just stay home the rest of the week and do homeschooling. Mittens. And that's who I had to stop and get cat food for. Dinner tonight is going to be salmon in the air fryer. So all I did was put some aluminum foil down. I did spray that with some avocado spray. I'm also going to spray a little bit on top of my salmon just so that my seasoning sticks to it. And the seasoning that I'm going to be using tonight is the Dax seasoning, and this one is the Barbecue Queen, the BBQ Queen. This one is the one that has the no salt added. I'm using barbecue because that's what Bradley likes best, and of course she's going to eat a piece of this. So I'm just going to shake a little bit of that on here. I am just going to be making this in my air fryer tonight, and you guys already know the Kasori is the one I have. It's super simple. I'm just hitting the seafood button and then start. You're going to hear that air fryer and microwave both going, but I wanted to go ahead and show you that I had some of the riced cauliflower risotto left over, and I just added that to my plate. This is the one that I get. You can just steam it in the bag. It's absolutely amazing. It does not taste like cauliflower if you have an aversion to cauliflower like I do. I just add butter and seasonings to this. Absolutely delicious. I steamed some Brussels sprouts and of course added more butter to everything. And there's what dinner looks like for tonight. Not really sure what I'm gonna have to drink, but I'm having rice cauliflower. I made it like a bed of rice. I laid my salmon over top of it, and then I'm having a serving of Brussels sprouts. I feel like I should go for water. I have a shot of like extra strong decaf coffee right here, waiting to make a frappe for later. I honestly want to go in with this, an orange Powerade. They're my favorite. I think I will. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I mean, what can it hurt? So there's dinner along with my plastic fork and my orange Powerade. Okay, it's actually been over 2 hours since dinner. Salmon always fills me up, so it takes a while for me to be hungry again. I want to go ahead and get in another meal before bed and before I start fasting again. I haven't had my chocolate collagen in probably 2 days, so today's day 3 without it. I definitely want to get it in. So I'm going to make me a frappe. This is just some decaf, really strong brew, like espresso kind of coffee going on here. I have my chocolate, unsweetened Blue Diamond almond milk, my perfect keto collagen and chocolate, and some Chalk Zero chocolate syrup. Yeah, it's going to be like a chocolate palooza going on here. So I've just added a little bit of ice to my bullet. I'm going to pour in some of my almond milk. I'm not going to make one that's really big tonight because, I mean, it's getting pretty late. Then I'm going to go in with a scoop of my collagen. Remember, the only thing I strongly suggest you take, no matter what lifestyle you're following, is collagen. You need that for hair, skin, nails, and joints. I always have a discount code linked in the description box for Perfect Keto. It's my favorite. The chocolate is #1 and salted caramel #2. Okay, now I'm gonna add some of the Chalk Zero sugar-free chocolate syrup to this. Have you guys tried this stuff? Let me show you how thick this is. Yeah. Yum. I have their syrups in just about every single flavor. And I also have a discount code in the description box for Chalk Zero. I love their stuff. Contacted them ages ago And I think they have like some new syrups out for fall, pumpkin and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this together. So there's my frappe for this evening, and I added some of the sugar-free whipped heavy cream that I pick up at Walmart. This is delicious. You can add extra sweetener to it if you like, but I want that really strong coffee flavor to come through when I drink it. When I have a frappe, I want to know that it's got coffee in it. Working on my very own snack plate, and I'm gonna make a panino. So all this is 2 large slices of pepperoni, the ones I pick up at Walmart. To that, I'm going to spread some of this gourmet spreadable cheese, smoky jalapeno that I pick up at Aldi on here. Then a cheese stick, I think these came from Sam's. And I'm gonna take a slice of jalapeno that I pick up at Aldi. I did chop that up, and I'm gonna put that on there. Then I'm just gonna roll this up. This is such a great combo. I'm gonna have one of the Duke's Shorty sausages. I picked these up at Sam's, and a few pickles. These are the Atomic Spicy that come from Aldi. And let's see, what else? Oh, and then last but not least, a piece of Chalk Zero chocolate. This is their peanut butter cups. Let me show you what they look like. There they are. They're pretty thick. These have been my latest obsession when it comes to keto-friendly candy. And dark chocolate is my favorite. Usually I'm a milk chocolate girl, but the dark chocolate ones are the bomb. I cut up a strawberry, and then I'm gonna add a few almonds. These are the spicy dill pickle almonds. They are so good. Okay, there's my nighttime snack. Plus I have my frappe over here. Now I just gotta clean up my mess. I'm gonna go sit down, watch a little bit of TV, and snack. You guys have to try these. Oh, they're so good. And there's chocolate. Again, they have this available in dark, white, and milk chocolate. And I think right now they may even have the pumpkins out for Halloween. There'll be a discount code and a link in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.